What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we are going to discuss how to stop getting nervous so you can build your confidence in a game of basketball. Let's get started. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to talk about how to get over those nerves and build your confidence in the game of basketball. But before we do that, go ahead, click that link that's in the description. You will get a free workout from us at THINCPRO Basketball to help you expand your game and take it to the next level. Now, we're talking about getting rid of those nerves to build our confidence so the next time we step out on the floor, we are ready to go. Well, everybody gets nervous before a game, whether it's just butterflies or you may just be starstruck or you might just be shook and not ready to perform. What are some things that you can do in order to get your mind ready to play, to build your confidence so you're not nervous the next time you step out on the floor? Well, the number one thing you have to do is to put the work in. Get a lot of reps up of shooting the basketball, passing the basketball, making sure your defense is ready, right? Because if you haven't prepared yourself to play a game, then you haven't prepared yourself to succeed. If you just think that you're gonna go step out on the floor and that you're gonna perform to the best of your abilities, then you're wrong. If you haven't put any time in to working out, to in the practice, right, in the weight room, stuff like that, film study, whatever it may be, then you have mistaken yourself for not being and putting yourself in the best position possible. All right, so prepare yourself for moments like this. Prepare yourself for game situations by getting up game shots, by practicing your passes, by figuring out when and how you are going to be able to beat the team that you are playing with, the way that they play, and how you can use your strengths against their weaknesses in order to be successful. Because preparing yourself is huge in the game of basketball, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally, right? All three of those go hand in hand with helping you perform better. So getting rid of your nerves and building your confidence is all about being prepared. Getting up those game shots, getting up a lot of reps, preparing yourself for the big time moments and preparing yourself for the game, right? Because if you prepare yourself, then you'll feel more ready. You'll feel more confident about going into that game and being able to exceed and being able to be successful in all positions possible. All right, so go into the game prepared, be prepared, and prepare yourself to be successful. All right, guys, so we just talked about being prepared and getting the work in the gym before you get into a game situation. Next, let's talk about a little visualization, really helping your mental side and the mental clarity of getting ready for a game. Right? So when I say visualization, I mean sitting in your locker, maybe the night before, closing your eyes, taking time to yourself and just zoning out. Picturing yourself being in successful positions. Picture yourself running through the offense, playing great defense, making a big shot, making clutch free throws, right? Mental visualization is really important and it helps clear the mind. It helps calm you and relax you before a game. Right, in college, we used to do this actually quite a bit, whether it was a day before a game, a couple days before the game, and it helped so much. There was times even before games where I would just be clearly just sitting in my locker with my eyes closed, focusing everything out, and just being to myself, taking that time to really just sit there and picture myself doing great things in the game. And whether they happen or not, this just allowed myself to calm down, relax, and picture myself being successful. So take that time to yourself, get in your own world, get in your own zone, clear your mind of everything else that's going on around you, and picture yourself doing great things in big time situations. But most importantly, prepare yourself mentally to be ready to play a game. All right, next and lastly, we're gonna be discussing how can you prepare yourself before the game, right? You're out there on the floor, it's time to get ready to go, you are in the warm-ups. What can you do to get yourself going and getting that confidence flowing, right? Well, the best thing that you can do is see that ball go in, whether you're shooting free throws before the game to fill your free throw routine out, whether you're making layups during the warm-ups, you're getting some dunks, getting that confidence going, feeling good about yourself, hitting your jump shots, threes, mid-range, close range, whatever it may be, but you're getting a good sweat going. You're shooting shots in your warm-up that you would in the game, right? You don't want to be out there if you're a big man. You don't want to be casting up threes if that's not what you do, right? If you're a guard and you can't dunk, you don't want to go up there and try to dunk the basketball. You want to prepare yourself in those warm-ups and get your sweat going and do things that you can see yourself doing in a game. Whether you may be just working on a pick and roll jump shot, right? Attacking the basket, shooting a nice little reverse layup, posting up, shooting a nice post hook, shooting free throws. Everybody shoots free throws in games, and you have to be able to knock them down. So when you're in warm-ups, the best advice I could give you is try to sweat, number one, so you get that warm-up, the actual warm-up going, where you're feeling good, you're getting that little lather going, and you're ready to perform right when that ball is tipped. So when that ball goes up, you don't have to say, oh, I need a minute or two to get going, right? When you're doing the layup lines or whatever you do before a game, that you're doing real game situation stuff, taking shots that you can see yourself taking in that real game situation. Okay, we've talked about preparing ourselves. We talked about some visualization and clearing your mind mentally and getting into your own zone and seeing yourself doing successful things in that game, and then preparing yourself in the warm-up, getting yourself ready to go, getting that sweat. So when that ball tips, you're up and ready to go from the jump. All three of these things are very important when trying to build confidence and getting rid of those nerves to help you relax yourself so you can perform at the best of your ability. All right, Hoopers, that's it for today's video on how to get rid of those nerves and build your confidence. Most importantly, though, be confident in yourself and the things that you bring to the table. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, learned a little bit, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button, join THINCPRO Basketball, and get the professional level training that you're looking for that's going to lead to in-game results. Now, until I see you again next time, hit the gym, hit the court, put the work in, and most importantly, remember to always keep hooping.